What if I told you that there was a secret backend keyword field on your Amazon listing that can 20x the amount of keywords that you can use? That's right, 20x. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly where you can find this field and how I use it to unlock over 10,000 characters of extra keyword real estate per listing. Stick around to find out exactly how you can find it and how you can use it to maximize your organic SEO on Amazon. So where are these hidden keyword fields? Well, they are your alt text. Now, alt text is found behind every single image in your A+ content and your brand story. Alt text is more important than you may realize because each image allows up to 100 characters of alt text, and all of the keywords that you place in these fields are both indexed and ranked by Amazon. It's therefore a very valuable backend keyword real estate. It can be used exactly the same as your generic keyword field, the intended use, etc., all of the other backend keyword fields. So what is the difference between A+ and brand story alt text? Well, the main difference is going to be that with A+, the keywords that you have in those fields are going to rank for the ASIN it is active on. So you have ASIN A and you have A+ content live on ASIN A. That A+ content, the keywords in it are only going to rank for ASIN A. They are not going to rank for ASIN B. Whereas brand stories, the keywords that you have in your alt text fields here, they are going to rank for every ASIN in your catalog or every ASIN that is applied to that brand story. So your brand story is going to rank for ASIN B, ASIN C, D, E, etc. All of them. Now, how many characters can we really unlock using this tactic? With A+, we can have up to 7 modules for every product, every A+. These modules can have either 7 or 42 images in total. So we can have either single images as a module, or we can have a 6-image module. Each one of these images has 100 characters of alt text. We therefore get between 700 to 2,500 characters. In our brand story, we have 20 modules. That's 20 to 77 images and 2,000 to 7,700 characters. Combine all of these together, and we're looking at over 10,000 extra characters of keyword space that you can use. Now, how do we strategically optimize our alt text? So, same as if you were doing regular listing optimization, SEO optimization in the backend, we're going to start with competitor and market research. So finding your competitors through Helium 10 Cerebro, searches on Helium 10 Magnet to get keyword phrases. We pull everything together. We create a master keyword list for that ASIN. But then one cool thing with alt text is that we can use ChatGPT to draft it for us. So what we do is we just tell ChatGPT, give me 15 lists of 100 characters. These are the keyword phrases that I want you to use. Do not break them up. ChatGPT will then process that list of keywords. It will give it back to you, and you will have your 15 alt text fields that you can just copy paste straight into Amazon. It saves a ton of time and helps you to not have to do it all manually. It can be a massive task if you have to write out every single one of those fields manually. It's going to take you a lot of time. Like with all SEO optimizations, you want to monitor the metrics and then repeat. So how are the optimizations working? Are they increasing our impressions? Are we getting more traffic? Are we ultimately getting more sales from them? Are our keyword rankings going up? And you want to repeat it. So you should never just set it and forget it with those same keyword phrases. You always want to be moving them in and out of your alt text fields. Now, what are the best types of keywords that we can use in our alt text? So it's very different to like your title, where you would want to use those high value, high volume, long tail keyword phrases. You can still use it in your alt text field, but we have so many more options here because it is a backend field and hidden from what the customer sees on Amazon's front end. So I like to use it for Spanish keywords, misspellings, unused phrases, feature driven phrases, and variations of phrases. So now breaking this down, with Spanish keywords, there are a lot of people searching in Spanish on Amazon every single day. And it's not just Spanish only phrases, it can be Spanglish phrases where you have a mixture of Spanish and English words together. Now, you don't want to put that into the front end of your listing because it's going to look very strange. However, you can put it into the back end of your listing because no one's going to see it there, but you're still going to index and rank for those searches. Misspellings are another thing. So this is just a common misspelling where someone types the wrong letter in. Maybe they don't know how that particular word is actually spelled anyway, so they type it wrong. You can use Helium 10's tool to check for misspellings, and then you can put all of these into your alt text fields as well. Unused phrases. So this is very straightforward. It's just all of the unused phrases that you have not fit into anywhere else in your listing. You can use duplicate phrases here, but start first with all of the unused phrases that you have. Feature-driven phrases are going to be things that highlight certain features of your product. So like a long tail phrase example would be running shoes with gel inserts for female runners. That's a really long tail phrase, but focusing on a very specific feature. You can also use variations of phrases. So this could be like red running shoes, green running shoes in turquoise. So different sizes, different colors, different flavors, etc. All of those are variations of your seed keyword phrase. Lastly, you want to make sure that you are avoiding competitor keywords. So same as your generic keywords phrase on the back end, you can't use competitor phrases here. Amazon is going to pick that up and they're going to stop your A+ content or brand story from going live. So make sure you don't include any of those. These are the 3 things that you must not do with your alt text field. So the first one is describing the image. Now this is what Amazon would tell you to do with your alt text field and what you would normally do on a website as well. So if someone is using a screen reader, they can't see the image that you have there. So the screen reader will read the alt text behind that image. But the percentage of people who are doing that is very, very low. And it's not worth tailoring towards those people when you could get so many more keywords into your listing that you could rank on and therefore more traffic coming in. So you don't want to describe the image, rather use it for the keyword phrases. You also don't want to neglect using all 100 characters. So this is where ChatGPT will help you, as it will get as close to 100 characters as possible and make sure that your entire keyword list is split up as efficiently as possible. You don't want to have some fields that are using 90 characters, others that are only using 50 or 40. You want to maximize the amount of space that you have. And then lastly, do not just copy paste the same keywords into each field. Now, I know that it can seem like a lot of work, especially if you don't want to use ChatGPT, you wanted to write it all manually. I don't know why you would, but if you're doing that, it's going to be a lot of work. So the easy way out can just be to write one field of 100 characters and then just copy paste that throughout your A+ content and throughout your brand story. But you're losing so much keyword space that could be used on valuable keywords to rank on more phrases, more words, Spanish keywords, those misspellings, all of those different types of keywords that I went over. So make sure you do not just copy paste. Every single field must be unique, and that is how ChatGPT can be a massive help to you in it. Many sellers do not realize that the alt text fields are indexed and ranked by Amazon for your SEO keywords. Therefore, it is a very easy way to get ahead of your competitors, as a lot of them are not utilizing it properly. As with all SEO, it is essential that you monitor and track all of your updates to make sure that it is performing correctly, and also regularly go back to update the keywords that are inside of your listing. If you're interested in seeing how we can implement our exact SEO, PPC, and graphic design systems into your business completely done for you, go to the link in the description below to schedule a free consultation call with myself to see how we can increase your sales by at least 30% within the first 3 months of working with you. If you got value out of this video, feel free to check out my other video on how you can track your SEO optimizations. This is very important as keywords are changing all the time on Amazon. Whether you are brand new to Amazon or a seasoned veteran, I guarantee that you will be able to increase your sales by following these strategies.